This is the Shader Toolbox, and this is the portal card effect. Here you see I have this cave. And you can imagine this being in a game kind of sprawling much further back and being much larger, but it's a cave. There's some stalactites and stalagmites in here. But as I move the camera back, you'll see that I have a quad setup that's making the entrance to this cave look really bright, and it's kind of emphasizing the elements that are inside this cave. And this is a concept from the game Abzu. There was a GDC talk that's, I think, quite popular that I've seen that talk about this effect. And the reason that they have these portal cards, as they call them, is to help navigate a player when they're going through this underwater environment, through an underwater cave, where it's not always clear where a player's meant to go. So by artificially brightening an exit, but also making it look smooth and nice and not just a really harsh, just a bright light, which it helps having these, emphasizing these elements. They use these to help guide the player where to go. And I've recreated this effect for the Shader Toolbox. This is quite a simple effect. We only have a few properties. So the fade thresholds let us control what the blending is between the card itself, so where this quad is situated, and objects behind it. So this lets us determine what's the furthest back from this quad an object can be to actually appear as a silhouette. And then the distance thresholds determine how far the camera needs to be from the quad to start fading out as a global sort of thing. So if I'm 1 unit away, then it will disappear. And once I'm 5 meters away, because that's what I've got it set to, then it will be at full strength. And then we have the edge fade, which is a pair of parameters for I think I have it for the horizontal and the vertical edges of the quad. And that's to fade out the edges to kind of look a bit softer. This is to avoid it just being a really hard, if I put this as 0, then it's just a really harsh edge of the quad here, and that doesn't look great. And then we have 2 different colors, and one is for the closest edges, or the closest objects behind the fog. So you can see these pixels are only just in front of the cave floor, whereas these ones are quite far back from the cave floor, and that's where you get the fog end color. So yeah, that was a quick one. This was the portal card effect. Thanks for watching.